close your eyes. For a moment, imagine a land thousands of years ago where mountains touched the sky and old forests whispered secrets only the wind could hear. In that ancient world lived a man who wanted nothing. No fame, no power, no wealth. His name was Laozi. Laozi worked quietly in the royal library of Zhou. Every day, kings and nobles argued about wars, laws, and power. But Laozi simply watched. He watched how people chased money but lost peace, how they spoke loudly but understood nothing, how they tried to control life, but life always slipped away. He once whispered, "The world is loud, but truth is silent." And so he chose silence. One night, the capital was full of chaos. Ministers fought. The empire was falling apart. Laozi stood at the city gate and looked back one last time. He felt sadness, but not fear. "Nothing in this world lasts forever," he said softly. Then he turned away and began walking toward the mountains, alone. No servants, no luggage, just a simple robe and a heart seeking peace. For days and nights, Laozi walked through valleys, over rivers, across empty deserts. People he met on the road asked him, "Master, where are you going?" He always answered with a smile, I'm going. Or where the noise cannot follow." And he continued walking. The world behind him was full of ambition. The world ahead of him was full of sky. When Laozi reached the far western border, there stood an old gatekeeper named Yinshi. Yinshi looked at Laozi and felt something rare. A calm so deep, it felt like water. He bowed and begged, "Master, before you leave this world, please write down your wisdom." Laozi did not answer immediately. He simply stared at the clouds drifting across the mountains. Then he nodded. He took a brush, an old tablet, and began to write. In just one night, Laozi wrote 5,000 characters, short words, simple sentences, but each one carried the weight of the universe. He wrote, "Be like water. Those who know do not speak. The soft can defeat the hard." When he finished, he gave the book to Yinshi. That book became Dao De Jing, one of the most powerful texts in human history. After writing the last word, Laozi stood up, bowed to the gatekeeper, and continued walking west into East, into the mountains, into the unknown. No one ever saw him again. Some say he reached a hidden land. Some say he became immortal. Some say he simply wanted a quiet place to rest his soul. But the truth is simple. He didn't leave the world. He left the noise. Laozi taught us something timeless. You don't need to shout to be strong. You don't need to fight to win. You don't need the world to understand you. To live in peace. Sometimes, the greatest journey is simply walking away from what disturbs your heart. And sometimes, the greatest wisdom is silence.